because I'm in call, you want me to leave?
Well, I'm trying to close it. How do I close the call?
That's okay, I can just
Figure it out. Hey friends, what's going on? You were just live. My son and I were trying to set something up and we couldn't do it. That's why we're starting late. It is not letting me set a goal. Corbin, that's cool. Yep. My kids started school today too. I had a good day. I wore my uniform today. Here, I'll come out front. I'll show you. I worked out a lot today. I had a very busy day working out. But it's time to put on. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day to be a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Yeah, I think I've decided I miss the stash too, because I feel like my face is really fat right now, and the stash helped thin out my face. So I feel you, man. Whiskey helps. Hey, who wants to be our banner tonight? Who wants to be the banner tonight? I look extra fancy tonight. Can you guys tell? Thank you. Desert. Alrighty, let's get started. Let's get started. How was everybody's Monday? How was everybody's Monday? Welcome everybody. Hey, there we go. We got 32 people here. Everybody, if you're just joining us, my name is Below Average Utah Dad. That's not actually my name, but that is the name of the channel, and that's what I'm going to tell you, because I don't use my real name on the channel. Welcome. Please, if you're just joining us, we have 30 people watching. Please remember to double tap your screen and like the stream. That helps us get into the YouTube algorithm. It helps us grow. It brings more friends in, and our family grows, and that's what we like to do. So please do that. Hey, Jesus. Hey everybody, if I'm missing you, I apologize if I'm missing you saying hi. Lost Shepherd, hello. So how was everybody's Monday? Do you guys like my outfit today? I'm in like my running shorts and my daughter's cross-country team shirt, right? I exercised today. I think I did. So I did arms today because I'm up on the base. So I get an hour to exercise every day. I mean, I could do that whether I'm up on the base or not, but I'm already there, so I just go to the gym. I walk to the gym. So it's like a mile to walk to the gym. And then, hey, what's going on, Marie? Walk to the gym, and today I did arms. So I did like 50 reps on each arm with 20 pounds. I don't do real heavy I don't do real heavy weight. I do because I jacked up shoulders. Laid down cement or whatever flooring. Nice. Thank you, J-Dog. So anyway, so I did 50 reps at 20 pounds. Then I did 40 reps at 25 pounds and 30 reps at 30 pounds. Jesus, you took down a tree today. Jesus took down a tree today. He pointed at it because it said that it was a tree in bloom, that was a fig tree, but it wasn't. It was a hypocrite. And so he pointed at it and the tree died. True story. If you read the Bible, that's a true story. Yeah, so I did arms today. So I did 50 hammer curls, and then I did over the shoulder presses, and then I did arm raises, angled arm raises, and then I did behind the back. I did a set of those. I did a couple reps of those. Hi Lisa. Hi everybody. Hey, remember if you're just joining us, to double tap your screen, especially if you're on a smartphone, it's really easy. You double tap the screen. You're not subscribing when you do that. You're just liking the stream. That helps the stream get into the algorithm. Thank you everybody that's now watching. Love it. And then if you want to subscribe, you can. Although, how could you say no to all of this? I mean, gym shorts, t-shirt, sport coat, hunter safety hat. I mean, I'm just saying. Ooh, AMT hardballer or Glock 42. I carry a Glock micro. Well, I carry a PSA dagger micro, which is like a clone of a Glock 43X. So I'm going to go with Glock. 50 likes to get to the toast, everybody. So anytime we do a live stream, we always set goals. I can't set, it's not letting me set super chat goals right now. I'm not sure why. I think there's something up because I didn't do any live streams for a while. So it's not letting me set super chat goals, so I can't do that. But you guys can still donate. You can donate to the channel through YouTube, or you can donate directly to Cash App, right there. It's just $ below average Utah Dad if you have Cash App. If you want to support the channel, if you want to help support the lever action gun, is about $50 away from being fully paid for, and then we move on to the 1911. So that's the goal for next month, is to get to the 1911. We have about 3 more days. We have about 3 more days. One more before YouTube pays me for the lever action. Yeah. Anyways, my new live is on my studio YouTube, but not on the app. That's really weird. Real Tex, what's going on, bud? It's Monday. That was what I was starting with, was how was everyone's Monday? So I had a really great Monday. Awesome. Desert Armory is up to 97 subs. Go check him out, everybody. Go check out Desert Armory and more. He's a great guy. Go check out J-Dog. J-Dog's also a great guy. The real Micah Bell. I hope we didn't lose real Micah Bell. That was exciting. I like his profile picture. It's like red and it's a dude who's like this. So yeah, so I worked up at the base. I was in uniform today. We launched some jets. We did some good stuff. We did some IT stuff. Just getting ready and reading up on what all happened with Trump and Putin. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a news article that said the Russians tracked the F-22 as it escorted them out of American airspace and back into Russian airspace. One, those weren't F-22s. Those were F-35s. And two, I guarantee you they were tracked because we wanted them to be tracked. Believe me on that one. I know a little bit about both the F-35 and F-22. It's not a lot, but I do know a bit. So if you're just joining us, it's Monday. It's our Monday night stream. Let's detox from the day. Let's get set up nice and pretty for the rest of the week. Double tap your screen. Make sure that you're liking the stream. If you haven't subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. We have a lot of fun here. Obviously, I'm a gun guy, but more importantly, I'm a Second Amendment guy, and I'm a father, I'm a husband, and I'm a huge, huge constitutionalist. So if you've never heard of this book, by the way, everybody, if you love the Constitution, go read this book. It's called Young Patriots. All right, you want to know how close our country was to not being a country? Did you know that some of our founding fathers did not think we were going to even make it into the 1800s? The fact that we lasted as long as we did before we had a civil war over slavery, because there was actually a lot that the Founding Fathers were trying to do to address slavery and get it disbanded, to do away with slavery, even when they founded the country. And it wasn't possible because of all of the stuff. Go read this book. If you get a chance, go read the book, Young Patriots. Red Baron says he went to the range today and found out how to shoulder a high-powered rifle that was designed for short-armed people. That's awesome. I mean, it wasn't. It was about secession. The South wanted to secede, and they did. And they seceded over slavery. More than anything, it was over slavery. But that's not what we're going to talk about tonight. I just saw that there, and my ADHD brain said, "Oh, talk about Young Patriots." You can Nocturnal. You can watch me do a backflip on one of my shorts. It's called Old Man Does Backflip. So just remember, guys, as you're joining us, after the 1911, let's get to the 1911, and then we'll do a poll, and we'll see what everybody wants to do. We'll see what everybody wants to do. All right, Corbin. But thank you everybody for joining us. Remember to double tap the screen when you get in here. I'm wearing workout clothes and my sport jacket and my hat that I always wear on the channel. Whenever I live stream, I wear my jacket and I wear my hat, and I wear it with whatever I wore today. I went and worked out, went to the gym, and I'm not going to shower before I go to bed because then I'm just going to shower in the morning. So I'm keeping my workout clothes on because I am a practical person. What's up, Ortiz? I have a spare 10 gauge I'm selling on Gun Broker for $1,000. That's cool, Red Baron. I like it. But I made a short tonight while Ezra and I were out. Thank you. God is good. I love your name, so I love that you love the fit. While I was out working, we were on our walk. We were on our 4-mile walk, and thank you, Ortiz. I'm glad. I hope you guys like my son's channel. He does a lot more video games than I do, and he's a fun kid. My son is a funny kid, and I mentioned that I had a very interesting phone call. So I've mentioned this website before. It's called Exotic Ammo. All right. I'm not gonna say the hey Evan, what's going on? I'm not gonna say the part where you go to the website, but the website is called Exotic Ammo. And they reached out to me, or rather, someone from their team reached out to me, and so we coordinated some things. And they have my mailing address. They have all my contact information. So I'm hoping that here in the near future, if you go check out their website, Exotic Ammo, go check out some of the cool stuff that they have. And I want you guys to go and check it out, and then you tell me what you think might be coming to the channel. And then we'll see. Evan Shields has a full auto AR-15 with a hollow stun. Is it like a 1957 Colt AR-15? The original models, the like early 50s models, those were full auto. Me Taylor, no, I don't have switches because switches are illegal. Yes, I am a Zen Shadow Master. I am 100% a Zen Shadow Master. Flipsits. So, and I don't know if you guys noticed, we are above 9,500 subscribers. I think we were at 9,515 when I started the stream today. So 9,515, that means we're 485 subscribers away from the giveaway. We're gonna give one of these away. You think? Yes, Dr. you spelled Kyogre wrong. How do you spell the Hoenn box art Pokemon wrong? Okay, go call the cops. You don't have my address. I'm still confused how you spell Kyogre wrong. You spelled the Sapphire box art Pokemon's name wrong. You should be ashamed, Dr. Kyogre. I absolutely support Shrek. Shrek's awesome. He's got layers, like an onion. No, you won't. I made a video about what happens when somebody tries. You got level 4 plates? Oh, man. But yeah, everybody go check out what's on exoticammo.com and see if you can guess what we will hopefully be getting here at the channel. And Dr. Kyogre, just so you know, what I was saying is that at 10,000 subscribers, I am giving away a pistol. As long as you live in a state that you can legally own one, and you are of a legal age to own one, then yeah, that's what we're doing on this channel at 10,000 subscribers. So, Tactical Llama, it's not illegal to give those away. But yeah, you should definitely keep typing in the chat, because it doesn't help the channel at all. When you interact and comment as much as you are, it doesn't help the channel, like in the stream and in the algorithm. So if you want us to fail and you want us to get in trouble, you should definitely type as much as possible. There is a good chance, because I believe Tactical Llama has had experience with this. With this company, with Exotic Ammo. So I think he's pretty close. So yeah, we're pretty excited. Not a 20 millimeter, 37 millimeter. Halo Spartan, what up? We're just talking about how, yeah, they talked to me today. They told me. So we're hopefully going to be getting, we'll see, but some of the products that they have at exoticammo.com are pretty cool. Everybody go check them out. Even if you just check out some of their swag, they've got some pretty cool products that are pretty fun, that are not firearms, that are perfectly legal. They are flare devices, so you can purchase a flare device from exoticammo.com, and they are really fun looking flare devices. Ratfink, thanks buddy. Yeah, hopefully my other shotgun gets repaired pretty soon. That's right, we got the Winchester and we've got the SKB up against the wall right now. So I'm excited that they're gonna send some stuff our way, and then I'm gonna hopefully be able to do a fun review. I'm thinking, if it's the one that I think it's gonna be, I think it'll fit really well on the bottom of the AR9. So I'm thinking it'll attach really well, and it'll just make for some really great comedy. Carson, we were just talking about, so Carson, exoticammo.com, they contacted me today, and I think there's a pretty good chance that they're going to send me something pretty fun. Thoughts on the Watchtower Apache Pew View? I am not familiar with the Watchtower Apache Pew View. Sorry, Xavier, I'm unfamiliar. Does anybody know what the Watchtower Apache Pew View is? Is it a... Carson, did you get one of their things and something about up and that just caught on fire? They told me somebody set something on fire. Give me a second, Xavier, and I'll look it up. I don't have my phone. My phone is charging. My other phone is charging. Oh, it's a double stack. Okay. Dude, that looks really nice. Does it come with the Trigicon? Xavier. Shane, these are all real. I mean, This is a nerf. Shame. This is a nerf. Maybe Carson? I'll have to ask Ben. But Shane, these are real. Those are nerfs. That red one is a nerf. So yeah, Xavier. I just looked it up. Good. I would defend Elmer Fudd because as much shit as we give Elmer Fudd, he at least like exercised his Second Amendment, right? Hema, yes, all of them are real. Reze, because why all of this? Oh, I was in Qatar last year. That's why I have the Qatar shirt up on the wall. Ratfink, it's cool. I don't mind. It everybody that's hating on the channel. So here's the thing. Hey Green Hood, we were just talking about Green Hood. We were just talking about exoticammo.com. And hey Adamant, what's going on, bud? I haven't seen you in a while. FMK or Taurus. I EDC'd a Taurus for like 10 years, so I'm gonna go with Taurus. Hema, I do have an AK-47. It's just the AK-47 Doctor. It's getting some work done to it. So, Chief, Simba, welcome, gentlemen, Doctor. Hey guys, we got 45 people watching. We're going for 21 minutes. Please don't forget to double tap the screen and like our stream. It helps us get into the YouTube algorithm. It helps us have a good time. It helps the family grow, especially when you choose to subscribe. Right now, that's the best way to help our channel, is to like and subscribe when we do our live streams, and then to also watch our other videos that we put out. If you want to donate to the channel, you can. You can click the $ down by your chat button and donate through YouTube, or you can donate directly to the channel via Cash App. If you want to do that, just let me know in the chat, and I'll put the Cash App link. I'll hold up my little sign for the Cash App link. Hema, I have an AR-15 right here, which is, I mean, it's not an M16. An M16 is full auto, or it can be, it's 3-round burst or full auto, depends on the model. But mine is single fire only, semi-auto. Undercover, how about, you want me to take off my shirt? Okay, undercover. How much will you donate to the channel for me to take off my shirt? If you want me to take off my shirt, like, that's fine. I have no problem taking off my shirt. Just how much? I will take off this shirt right here, this blue shirt. I will take it off. But you gotta make it worth my while, bud. I ain't cheap. Just saying. Nice. T7s are cool. C17s. Oh, cool. Safely strapped. What's going on, buddy? Don't 304 yourself out for the trolls. Oh, no. Trust me. I will win. I will win this one. Trust me. Yes, Hema, this is a working gas mask. It's an M45. Exactly. Dude, if you're gonna say take off your clothes, like, I want to know what's in it for me before I take off my clothes. Nice, you're good undercover. Dude, 20 years in the military, trust me, it's one of those things where, like, all the people that were in here earlier that were like, this is good, this is dumb, blah, 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 you're stupid, girl, all that, like, I don't care. It literally will not. I have had my parentage called into question. I have been called things that would make a trans person not want to be trans anymore. So trust me when I say I have heard it all. Hey Levi, what's going on? Probably. Hema, I don't have original Glocks. I have Glock clones. So this black one down here, this is a PSA Dagger PSA Dagger compact, and then I have a PSA Dagger full size. I hear you, Oak. Thanks for joining us for a little bit. You will be missed. Don't forget, everybody, double tap your screen, and like. When we get to 50 likes, we're going to do our shot. We'll do our toast for the night. And for those of you that aren't aware, oh, awesome, Hema. Thank you. Thank you for your service, Hema. I always appreciate any of my fellow servicemen and women. But tonight when we do the toast, we will be toasting. There were 2 police officers that lost their lives up in Tremonton, Utah today. They were responding to a domestic violence situation, and someone went out and they were shot. So 2 police officers lost their lives today here in Utah. So we're definitely going to be including them on the channel. Super safeties are cool. Undercover super safeties are cool. I'm in the military, so I shoot full auto and 3-round kind of already. So I don't own any because I've shot enough regular full auto that I just don't want to spend the money on simulating it. Hema, I have been in several war zones. And thank you, dude. We're doing really well tonight. We've got 60 people, and it's 25 minutes, and it's actually just been going up. So I'm really excited that we have that many people here tonight. Ammo, what's going on, buddy? Sorry I didn't say hi. I'm a jerk. Hey, we are at 43 likes, you guys. Insignia. I am in Davis County. I'm up on the Wasatch. Carson's here, Ammo's here, J-Dog's here, man. Yeah, so that was really sad that I think it happened, if I remember right, it happened last night or early this morning. Stifler. Also, everybody go check out Stifler Manufacturing. He's got a great channel. So does Carson. Let's take a moment to thank some of the mods and some of my buddies. So we have Carson Hansen 243, great channel. Go check him out. Official Ammo Alchemist. He has like 5 amazing channels because YouTube hates his guts. J-Dog Pimp Daddy C, one of my longest mods and a really great guy. Stifler Manufacturing, he builds parts for Glocks and PSA daggers. They're an amazing company, and you can go to their website and use the code ZestyUtah and get 10% off slides. If you have a Glock and you want to do like a sick, cool, new looking Glock slide, you can go get a 17 or a 19 slide and use the code ZestyUtah and get 10% off. So yeah, go check these guys out. They're all buddies of mine. They're working hard just like I am. They definitely put in more work than I do when it comes to the gun content. Obviously, you guys come to see me make jokes and talk about my kids and talk about politics and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, we have a really good time. Practical Civilian just showed up in the chat. Thanks, buddy. Also another great content creator. I love shouting out my buddies. We're a small community and we're trying to grow. And the best way that we can help each other and help content creators like ourselves grow is go and like all these dudes. Go to their channels, check out their stuff, subscribe if you like what you see, give them a thumbs up when they're doing live streams, just like you're doing for me. And like I said, when we hit our 50 likes, I'm seeing 44, but when we get to 50, and there's 50 people watching, if everybody that's watching right now, if you haven't already done it, double tap your screen. We'll be at like 75 or 80 likes. I'm guessing like 2/3 of you haven't done it. Guys, if you do that, we're gonna do our toast. I'm gonna take a double shot of rum because I have lots of rum in my box right now. So we'll do a double shot of rum, and we will do a toast to the families and to the fallen officers that went down today up in Utah, in northern Utah, and we'll also make sure to talk about our 22 and the people that lose their lives and lose the battle with mental illness. Because we do that every day on this channel. If there's one thing that Kyle, what was the first thing you noticed, Kyle? What was the first thing you noticed and the first thing you talked about in the chat? Boom. That's why. That's why I wear the suit. Yeah. Jess, what's a good tactical long rifle to hit 100 to 300 yards? Any AR. Hold on just a second, guys. Hold on. Okay. Let's see if that's better. Does that sound better, you guys? Okay. I have not heard about the new AK. You're right. This is just a sport coat. Ezra, I saw my phone is up in my room.
Oh, okay.
Just go get it for me, okay, bud?
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. All right, awesome. Glad to hear. Glad we were able to keep hold of at least a few of the 60 people. It started getting jumpy and then everybody left. But let's see if we can get everybody back. 46 likes, 4 more likes, and we'll do our toast. I will definitely look it up. Back up to 50. Love it, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with us. We're 30 minutes in. Hit the like. What are we talking about? We were talking about. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, this is my my 86 caliber depleted uranium nuclear bolt caster. This is my 1.7629569 plasma bolt shooter. I mean, this is for hunting vampires. This is for breaking into my own house. We do it right here. We do it right.
I accidentally woke up Mom
Because you were loud?
because my phone was on the loudest setting on Ringer.
Oh,
I
she
got
got that.
Oh, and he showed
Yes, hold on.
IRA approved Discord.
Okay.
And he showed this. Hunter sent this. He said he's going to do this on Python, whatever. I followed up with layer in. That's what type.
Okay. Well,
Might as well make his life easier if he's going to.
yeah, okay. Remember, let's
quiet.
let's quiet down so we don't wake up Mom again. Let's see. 9-5. Yeah, exactly. Undercover. Exactly. Yeah. Jess, it's a Colt Anaconda. It's not a Python. So it's the 44 caliber version. Oh, that was my son. Easy Man Games. Easy Man Games. So if you guys like streaming video games, especially like Fortnite and Pokemon and like Marvel Rivals, a little bit of like Warzone, stuff like that. If you guys are into that kind of stuff, go check out at Easy Man Games. Can one of the mods type in his channel? You're good, Spartan. You're good. I think he's getting ready to go live here in just a little bit. Mimido, no, it's 44 Magnum. There you go. At Easy Man Games. At Easy Man Games. And we're at 62 people. We're back up to 62, which is awesome. Everybody, he was just here. He was just here. Nikolai, so I have, this is an AR-15. This is a 22 long rifle, a Marlin Model 60, and this is a 6.5 Creedmoor AR-10. So, oh, I'm so excited. We have 60 people watching. We're at 51 likes. It is time, guys. It is time. So, it's been a hot minute. I do, Kyle. Sometimes we play Helldivers together, and sometimes we play, hey, Edward, and sometimes we play Final Fantasy XIV. 70 people. Thank you, everyone. So, everyone that's here, I am going to buy a lever action. I'm probably not going to buy yours. But it is time for our nightly toast. So, we're going to do our toast. We're going to do a double. He is actually taller than me, Tim. So everybody that's just joining us, here on the Below Average Utah Dad, usually at 50 or 100 likes. It's been a while since we've done like a long live stream. So tonight we're going to do 50. We're at 73 people watching. I would love if you guys would double tap the screen and join us in our toast. So we're going to go ahead, and you can see this is not a small shot glass. This is like a Scotch snifter. So I do a pretty good size shot there. So it's like a 2.5. It's like a 2.5 regular shot glass. Z Bursey, if you want to send a pic of your lever action, you can send it to belowaverageutah.dad@gmail.com. So do the worm on the ground. Adamant. No, it is definitely not water. Okay. Yeah, so if everybody wants to join us, if you want to show support, if you're not gonna toast with us, because you can't, one thing you can do is you can like the stream. That's how you can support the toast. But I'll take off my hat. All right, take off our hat. So, I mean, I could do the worm without drinking. So we're gonna raise our glass and take off our hat. We're gonna toast to the fallen police officers. The fallen police officers up in Tremonton, Idaho. I had their names earlier today, but I've already forgotten it, and I apologize for that. I should have done better. I usually do a better job of remembering that. But there were 2 police officers responding to a domestic violence situation up in Tremonton, Idaho, lost their lives today. There were a couple of other people that were injured. So we toast to them. We especially toast, and our thoughts and our prayers and our support go to their families, because brothers and fathers and sons were lost today. So we want to make sure that we remember that it's not just police officers that lost their lives. Somebody's dad isn't coming home today. Somebody's husband isn't coming home. And somebody's son isn't coming home. So our thoughts and prayers and everything to those two fallen domestic soldiers. And then also we always raise our glass to the people that lose the battle with mental health and mental illness. You know, we know the statistic for military and veterans. That's why I do 22 push-ups every day. We know that 22 veterans and military take their own lives every day. And there are other people that are police officers, firefighters, EMT, public servants that do things to keep us safe and protect us. And they struggle too. And regular everyday people struggle too. So you guys know that mental health and mental illness, that it is a big, big part of this channel. And I am a huge advocate for getting help, talking to someone. You can reach out to me, all of my contacts. You can text me. I have a Google phone number that you can text directly. I can call you. Unfortunately, it doesn't receive phone calls. You can email me. You can reach out to me on Instagram, on Facebook, on X. You can call 988. It's a huge part of this channel, and I care about all of you subscribers. I know that none of us have met. I know that we're states apart in many ways, but man, it is, I care about each and every one of you, because I know that you're important to someone. So we'll go ahead and do our toast. I've been long-winded in it. Anyways, salute, my friends. Bless us. You can't simulate that. Ugh. Gotta do a chaser after this one. That's another way you can support the channel. if you want to buy a giant 100-ounce mug like this, I can put a link in the chat, and you guys can go buy one from Amazon. And I think I make 1 cent. I have no idea. I'm an Amazon affiliate for these giant ass mugs. Thank you, Z Bercy. Hunter, it's Monday. The weekend is over. It's Monday, bud. Whew. Major money dude. Major money dude. Oh, yep, I got it, Bercy. I got the email. Let's take a look. Dude, that's sick. Do you guys want to see Bercy's lever action gun? Check this thing out. That's a pretty sexy looking lever action. Little tactical action going on there, some camo. I kind of like it. What's it? Zabersi, what's it chambered in? What's that thing chambered in? Is that, hold on. Okay, I was going to say, it looks like a pistol caliber. It looks like a pistol caliber. Oh, what happened? What happened? What did I miss? Somebody made a joke. Oh no, I'll be fine. I might get a little bit buzzy in like 20 minutes. By the time the stream is over, I might be a little bit buzzy. Wait, what was fake? Everlong's Safe Haven. No, this is part of every night when I do my live streams. I put on this jacket, so I worked out a lot today, so I just haven't changed out of my workout clothes. Insignia, I do have a Discord. Hold on. I do have a Discord. The Provo Fire. What's up, Fallout? Hold on just a second. Here we go. There you go. There's the link for the Discord, everybody. Thank you, Safe Haven. Edwards. Great question, actually. So, the Air Force standard, so I am over 40 years old, so it changes dependent upon age. So, the Air Force standard to max out on points. So you get points for each thing. You get points for your push-ups, or for your core. You get points for your strength, you get points for like sit-ups and core, like planks. You get points for push-ups, for strength, and then you get points for your cardio, so like the run. And there's a couple different things. So you can do planks, regular sit-ups, or you can do cross-leg crunches. So if you do one of those three for core, it's to max out on points, you have to do a 3-minute plank if you're over 40. You have to do 57 sit-ups in 1 minute, or you have to do, I think it's 57 cross-leg crunches in 1 minute. For strength, you have to do either regular push-ups or hand-release push-ups. If you do hand-release push-ups, you have 2 minutes. For my age group, you have to do 51 push-ups. 61 push-ups in 2 minutes that are hand-release, or you have to do 1 minute. In 1 minute, you have to do regular push-ups, and you have to do 47. And then for the run, in order to max out the run in the 40 to 45 group, you have to run 1.5 miles in like 9 flat. So you have to run 1.5 miles in like 9 flat, or you have to do the hammer shuttle, which is the 20-meter shuttle runs. So each length counts as a shuttle. You have to do like 97 shuttles, and they progressively get faster and faster. So in order to get a 90 isn't too bad. I max out my push-ups and sit-ups, and then I do the hammer shuttle, and I usually do about 55 shuttles, and that puts me at about 93 when I do it. Fallout. I think as long as you are not on probation, yeah, what Adam meant to say. That's right. If you can't run, crawl. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad that you found us, and I hope that we see you in the future. Don't forget, if you are a new subscriber, please ring the bell and turn on your notifications, or you will miss out on the shorts and the long form videos and the live streams that we randomly do. You never know when we might pop out and have a good time. John Dobson, E4s. Are you part of the E4 Mafia? Is that why it says E4? Just wondering. I'm not an E6 or anything. Don't worry about it. Sir Blythe, what's going on? Oh, Edward, that's right, because you joined the, thank you, Kyle. That's right, because you're joining the Ukrainian, Foreign Legion. Dude, keep your head down. Don't be a hero. Do the right thing. If you're going to be there, do the right thing. But just be careful. You are more useful helping keep people grounded and calm and alive than you are trying to be a hero. Fallout. I hit 20 years this year in November. I joined in November of 2005. John Dobson. I am still confused what you're laughing at. Yeah. I hear you, Edward. Exactly, Adam. Yeah, that would be ideal. The situation in Ukraine. Honestly, the best thing that could happen in Ukraine is what has happened in North Korea and South Korea, is that there's a demilitarized zone, and honestly, because Ukraine can't join NATO, they will not be able to join NATO. That will be a cross the line that Russia will start doing some Russia is actually showing a lot of restraint in not using any of their nuclear weapons. I'm not saying that they haven't shown a lot of their hand and their capabilities, because obviously their capabilities as a superpower are maybe a little bit more over exaggerated on their end in what they were capable of. But we know that they have nukes, and we know that they have those capabilities. So, in an ideal scenario, there would be just a new line drawn, and they wouldn't pursue anymore. Infrastructure and walls would be built so that there's an actual demilitarized zone. But rather than join NATO, what would probably be smarter is for countries like Poland and Germany and Ukraine and Sweden and Norway, for those guys to all form a new coalition of anti-Russian or aggressive things that are unique from NATO, but still have some NATO partners, so that they can kind of get around being supported through NATO. Yeah, the reason Stifler that Russia isn't using the Air Force is because Ukraine has our Patriot systems over there. Our Patriot system is a very, very, very effective system. So that's why Russia isn't using their air systems as much as they have. And the way that the Ukrainians have weaponized drone warfare, like small drone warfare, has changed the battlefield landscape forever. Everyone at this point is going, oh, we've got to find a way to stop because those little drones are fast and they're fairly quiet. They don't have to be stealthy because they already have a small radar cross section. It's hard to hit them when they're as close to the ground as they are, and when they're flying via fiber optic cable, like it's super effective. Yeah, bird shot and a mix of bird shot, steel shot, some kind of taser rounds, and some dragon's breath. Yeah, if you want to know if you're going to be good at shooting a drone, go duck hunting. If you're not hitting a duck in the second round, you're dead. Just go duck hunting. Go get a hunting license. Go duck hunting and go shoot some go shoot some ducks. And if you're not hitting the duck by the second shot, then you know that you're probably not going to be hitting a drone, because the drone is faster and it's about the same size as a duck, except the duck doesn't blow up when it gets too close to you. I'm not sure whether to think that's funny or to just like dark humor. Fallout. I think a little bit yes and a little bit no. I think Russia is as powerful as they've always made themselves out to be, because they still have a strong, like, for a European country, an Asian country, they still have a strong GDP. They still have a very strong military. They still have capabilities that make them like Germany doesn't want to go to war with Russia. France doesn't want to go to war with Russia. What Ukraine has exposed is that maybe their tactics and the way that they've said they would be able to conquer or conduct warfare is not quite as good as what everyone thought. But the way that most countries operate is we're going to treat a threat or a potential threat the way they say they can do it. So if Russia says that they can do X, Y, and Z, we're going to plan and train and expect them to be able to do X, Y, and Z. And then if they can't, then that just means we're more capable. But, Russia and China, those are the types of countries that they don't have a way for their pilots to look behind them in their aircraft. And it's not because their pilots don't think it's useful, it's because Russian doctrine says nobody will ever get behind you. Don't train that you're going to always be on the offensive. You should probably train that, and assume that you're always on the defensive. No, I'm sure that most, their officers probably are, but they're like enlisted force. That's one of the big differences between the U.S. and many other countries. Like, a lot of countries don't train their enlisted force the way that we do. We train our enlisted force the way that most other countries train their officers. And then our officers get trained above and beyond even that. Yeah, exactly, Stifler. Toes, I'm sorry. I may not have noticed your things. I see your toes. I see your chats now. Yeah, and most countries know not to target our officers because our officers are actually what keep our personnel, our enlisted force, in check. And then you have people like me, who I'm an NCO. Um, I'm not a senior NCO, but I am an NCO. But I've been in for 20 years. I work in and around officers. I grew up around officers, but I've also grown up. I've also spent some of my time with other branches of service, so I have a really different set of skills and mindsets and operational capabilities. So if something were to happen to like my leadership, the way that I would approach things is not the same as the way that your typical NCO would approach things. I would probably let my enlisted dudes, I would let them loose a little bit, but I would do a little bit of officering and be like, I'm gonna let you guys loose, but I'm gonna let you loose in this direction, and this is what I want accomplished. And trust me when I say, if I give my dudes the go ahead to let loose and get something done, my dudes will get shit done. What's going on Thursday, Toes? Oh, 100% Fallout. 100%. I mean, Adam, it's a very strange thing to say. Oh, awesome, Toes. That's good. My kids started school today, so. First day of 11th grade and first day of 6th grade for my daughters. Ezra is done with school. He's getting ready to join the military, so. But Suffer just sent me a wave on Discord, so. All right, guys. Fallout, I think that there's a fine line between fear and respect, and honestly, sometimes both is good. Like, your allies respect you, your adversaries have fear, but they also respect you. They should fear you and respect you. So I think both is good, but I think respect is kind of what you would see from allies more so than fear. Fear is what you see from adversaries, but I guarantee you our adversaries respect us. Good night, Toes. Have a good night. Also, hats off to all you parents whose kids are going back to school this week and in the coming weeks. I know what that chaos looks like. It was us today, so yeah. Undercover, I would say that there are, I don't know, there's some people that at least they don't outwardly say that they fear us. Like, if you think about the Middle East, a lot of people in the Middle East, they mock us. They fear what we're capable of, but they're not afraid to openly mock us. And yeah, but I think I'm going to call it a night, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We still have 20 people watching. I really appreciate it. Before we close out the stream, if you haven't yet, please double tap that screen. It's really good. It helps the channel, helps us grow. Yeah, we're going to do a short stream. I have to get up at like 5:30 in the morning. So I have to get up in like 5 hours or 7 hours. So thank you so much for joining us. We're probably going to do short streams. I'm sorry, Fallout. I don't know why YouTube is doing that. But I'll try to do one a little bit earlier. I don't know if we're going to do one tomorrow night. We might. While I'm putting on the uniform, because I'm on orders for the next like 8 weeks and possibly for the next 6 months, I don't know. It just kind of depends on how things go. But I'll do my best to put out fun content and good content for you guys to enjoy. I'll do my best to do live streams. I'll try to get on a little bit earlier so that we can go a little bit longer next time and maybe get a little bit bigger crowd. But let's keep working towards our goals. Keep working towards that 10,000 subscribers so that we can do our pistol giveaway. And thanks for joining me and having a good time, and for getting us to 50 likes so that we can do our toast. Love you guys. Stay sexy. Stay zesty. Always carry every day. And always carry the round in the chamber. Until I see you next time.